In today's video, we're going to be talking about 20 more things you probably do not know about the After Hours Nightclub DLC, including some cool secret features, hidden details, and a whole lot more. So at the number one spot today, let's start with something that doesn't have to do with the nightclubs themselves, but a pretty popular vehicle, and that is the Akula stealth helicopter. Well, in this update, Rockstar seemed to have broken it. Its missiles no longer work. They don't lock on, which has obviously become a huge problem for a lot of players. Lots of people use the Akula for business deliveries or business protection because of its stealth technology and capabilities. So until Rockstar provide a further update, just know that the Akula is slightly broken at the moment, which is a little unfortunate due to how popular it is and due to its usefulness. The number two spot today, you guys know that over time and over the days, you get money inside of your safe. It's not a lot. It's up to $70,000. But also, did you know as you complete sell missions, you'll actually get other items inside of your safe? So for example, I've seen people with the superhero action figures like Impotent Rage that's actually filled with biker business product. So if you start to sell a lot of those, you'll dynamically see your safe be added with a bunch of other stuff, which looks really cool because the way it is right now, even with a full safe, it's like 10 stacks of bills. And that just looks so wimpy in my opinion. So I'm glad that Rockstar is doing that, sort of adding dynamic items to the in-game safe in our nightclubs. That's pretty cool. Something else that's pretty cool at the number three spot today, you can now spawn in your vehicle warehouse. Yay, something that should have been added on day one with import-export. I mean, the vehicle warehouse has a bed in it for a reason. You should be able to spawn in there. But now you can, giving yourself instant access to sell and source, vehicles for your import-export warehouse. So that's a nice little feature and change right there. The number four spot, this is useful for sell missions. Did you know the Speedo Custom can be cargo bobbed? So if you ever get stuck or you get it put in a position where maybe driving on the roads is not the best bet for whatever reason, you can cargo bob the Speedo Custom. It's the only one of the delivery vehicles that the cargo bob has enough strength to get into the air. The Mule Custom you cannot, and obviously the Pounder Custom can't do that either. So that's pretty cool right there. Again, another useful thing you can do with selling if you're ever in a tough situation. The number five spot today, don't let your population fall below 3 bars. If you do, you'll actually start to lose out on features. Like, for example, drinks will start to disappear from your bar. You won't be able to order them. You won't be able to smoke inside of your bar as well. You'll see a significant drop in the population in terms of NPCs around your club. Basically, just keep it over 50% full, and everything's pretty much going to run as normal. But if you let it drop below those 3 bars and below 50%, that's sort of when you're going to get in trouble and start to see features of your nightclub end up going away. So don't let that happen. The number 6 spot today, a lot of you guys have been asking me how to get that rare Kiflam shirt. The way to get it is you have to drink the Macbeth whiskey, and when you drink the Macbeth whiskey, you automatically pass out. Now, sometimes you'll pass out and wake up in your nightclub. Sometimes you'll wake up on other locations, like on Mount Chiliad or underneath a bridge. If you wake up on top of the Epsilon building, you'll actually get a rare Kiflam shirt that looks like this. Again, it's pretty cool. I do like the Kiflam blue color. Again, it's random, so there's no way to spawn yourself on top of the Kiflam building. It's just something that you have to do as you get knocked out. It might be on your 3rd attempt. It might be on your 103rd attempt. Who knows? But it's a pretty cool shirt, and it's a pretty funny Easter egg as well. Who knows what you did when you passed out in order to earn yourself that t-shirt. The number 7 spot today, I found something very interesting in the bathroom. And I don't think I've ever seen something like this in a bathroom in my entire life. It's a 15 fluid ounce bottle of anal lube right next to your deodorants, cigarettes, and perfumes. All right. I don't know why this is in the bathroom or what it's doing there or what people could potentially be using it for in a bathroom. But at the end of the day, it's there. It's right next to that dude who you can pay $1 for. Again, I don't know why he's there either. He literally does nothing. But you can find that in the bathroom, which is obviously very interesting. The number 8 spot today, one of Rockstar's new features, battle businesses or business battles, can actually bring you to some really cool interiors. One interior, for example, that's brand new is the Paleto Bay Sheriff's Department. This has never been opened before until now. So in these battle businesses, Rockstar are taking advantage of cool, previously locked interiors. Unfortunately, nothing like Bahama Mama's, but still, the Paleto Bay Police Station is a pretty cool spot to check out, and it's something that's never been opened before until this DLC. Something you might not have known, if you dance for 5 minutes to the sets of the DJs, you'll unlock a rare t-shirt for them. So obviously, since Solomon is the only DJ right now, you can unlock this black Solomon tee, and all you have to do is dance to his set for a couple of minutes. Again, you can check out how to get all of these by going to the Awards tab of Grand Theft Auto Online, and it'll show you how it's all done. The number 10 spot today, did you know that you can be too intoxicated to drink more at your nightclub? So if you drink a lot and then decide, hey, I'd like to try that champagne, the game will literally tell you you are too intoxicated to drink. I think that that's pretty funny. I love how Rockstar sort of kindly sets a limit for you and says you cannot drink anymore. I thought that that was pretty funny. At the number 11 spot too, if you drink too much, you'll actually lose the ability to boost yourself while dancing. I thought that's pretty funny and also very realistic as well. So if you're drunk, you lose the ability to boost while dancing. Again, pretty funny stuff. The number 12 spot today, if you actually go behind the bar, you can serve drinks. Now, obviously, you can only serve drinks to other players, but that is still pretty cool. You can become the bartender in your own nightclub. I think that's pretty awesome. Also, in your office, you can go to sort of an area where you can lay out drinks for your friends. That's another thing that you can do that's pretty cool as well. The number 13 spot today, you guys know that entry fee? You can set it for free or $5 or $100. You don't get this. If someone comes in your nightclub and you have the entry fee set at $100, you simply don't get it. It just goes nowhere. So really the entry fee is just how big of a jerk do you want to be to other players to make them pay? Because you don't get any benefit by setting the entry fee. It just costs other people money to enter, albeit a pretty small amount, but at the same rate, you're just being a jerk at that point because you don't get any of the money. Number 14 spot today, a lot of people have been asking me what happens if you switch your nightclubs. Well, if you do, you lose all of your population. I guess that normally and naturally makes sense. But if you switch clubs and you have a full population bar, it will go all the way down to 0. So you'll have to do another promotion mission to ultimately get it back. Now, if you are thinking about switching your nightclub at the number 15 spot today, you're going to have to make sure you have no products in your business or you have no goods. Because it acts as a warehouse as well, you're not allowed to change locations if you have any supply inside of your nightclub. So you'd have to do a sell mission first in order to get it all out of the way, and then you could switch your locations. Speaking of those promotion missions at the number 16 spot today, one of them involves gathering various celebrities, and one of those celebrities is Lacey Jonas. You guys know Lacey Jonas is supposed to be a parody of Lindsay Lohan. Now, you guys know Lindsay Lohan has been involved in a lawsuit with Rockstar basically since the last 3 or 4 years. Well, Rockstar sort of takes a jab back at Lacey Jonas or Lindsay Lohan. So when you're driving her to the club, she mentions something about if she doesn't have a good time, she's going to ultimately sue this place, referring to filing a lawsuit against our nightclub. So I thought that was pretty funny that they specifically make fun of Lindsay Lohan here by giving her a line that references a lawsuit and suing our nightclubs, because that's exactly what she tried to do with Rockstar Games. Just another hilarious instance of that happening. The number 17 spot today. So you guys know that you can select 2 dancers for your nightclubs. Well, sometimes you'll actually see Laszlo taking the place of one of those dancers. When he's not waving a glow stick in the air or riding a horse on a stick, he'll actually go up on those little platforms and start dancing. So one of your dancers will be taken away. Now, they'll come back if you load into a new session or you leave and you come back in. But it is funny to see all the various things they programmed Laszlo and Tony Prince to do. Laszlo especially, he is crazy. Speaking of Laszlo, how badly does everyone want his glowing shoes? Those are awesome. Why can't we have those? It's like Rockstar added all the cool clothing for the NPCs and characters that just aren't us. Again, something I think is kind of unfortunate. The number 18 spot today, during the business battle stuff as well, Rockstar have seemed to throw in a ton of different Easter eggs. So one of the business battles actually has you stealing an Ellie, which is based off of a classic Mustang from Simeon's shop. Now, the tag on the back of the Ellie is Rain. Now, that's significant if you've seen the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. The main character is Memphis Reigns, and the iconic car that he is trying to steal is Eleanor, which is a 1967 Mustang, which is exactly what the Ellie is based off of. So you get another pop culture reference right there from Rockstar. They have been killing it in this update with Fast and Furious liveries, references to, lawsuits, movies and TV shows. I mean, they have done a ton in this update, and that is just another one right there. The number 19 spot today, did you know that you can dance and use an action at the same time, which can lead to some very hilarious results, especially if you choose the middle finger one. You're dancing in a very positive manner, and you're throwing up middle fingers to everyone in the club. Now, again, you can dance around with some pretty funny combinations here, but this right here just gives you a good idea of what that's like. And the faster you dance, it ultimately looks even better. So I'd recommend trying that out for yourself. It really does look funny. You can dance and use an action at the same time. And at the number 20 spot today, I need to explain dry ice because a lot of people have been asking me, is dry ice working in the club? The answer is yes. If you have it enabled, it's going to occur randomly. There's no switch you can push in order to get it to work. Unfortunately, it's not as prominent as I thought. Like, it is a very small layer of mist that occurs at your feet. I was expecting it to fill the room, come from the ceilings. You'll notice these little machines in the bottom left-hand corner. Those are your dry ice machines. Again, it really isn't all that noticeable. It's why I put the dry ice stuff on the buyer beware, because I didn't think it was all that great. I was expecting so much more out of this, but it's just a very tiny little layer of fog at the bottom of your feet. It's hardly noticeable in my opinion, but it is there, and if you have it enabled, it's done automatically. Nothing you can do to activate it. But anyways, that right there is 20 more things you probably did not know about the After Hours Nightclub DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online. As always, if you feel like you have a cool secret feature, hidden detail that I did not mention in this video or my last one, you can let me know in the comments down below or reach out to me on Twitter. That's almost even better. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.